it's okay. Welcome to Sugoi Anime. George, get off your phone.
I had to text somebody something really
This
important.
is episode
9.
9?
He said it too. Good job.
Okay.
I'm like pretty
We are on episode 9 today. This is Sugoi Anime.
This is Sugoi.
I am on drugs because I'm a little sick.
Are we all?
Just Dayquil, no worries. Thank you for joining us. So today we are going to talk about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. None of that other crap.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah.
Chill. Water thief. And before that, we want to have you guys help us out. So if you're on YouTube, give us a like, comment, subscribe. If you're on iTunes, one thing, we have no reviews on iTunes. You could be the first one and we'll read your review on the show. So if you can help us out that way, because if we get more reviews, especially 5-star, we get more people watching. We grow more. So if you can help us out doing that, that'd be awesome. If you want to support us a little bit more on patreon.com, you can kick us a couple bucks for liking the video. Gives a little bit of a tip. And we can grow our channel even more. Bring you even more content.
Even more.
Just go to patreon.com and then type in Sugoi Anime. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter as Sugoi Anime 1. If you're interested in watching or seeing what we post daily, you can do that. But yeah, thank you. Now, today... Oh my gosh.
Why are you doing this, man?
I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry. So I don't know if you've noticed. We have a new guest on the show. So first, I'm Brian Polite. I'll be your host today. George Suarez is my co-host. And you are?
Jesus.
Say it again.
Jesus.
Not Jesus?
No.
What's going on?
How to spell with an I.
So how do you spell your name, dude?
I-E-S-U-S.
Tell us what was going through your parents' mind when they named you, dude.
It's a little complicated of a story, but in other words, they didn't want to name me Jesus because they thought, nah, everybody's named Jesus in Mexico or Jose.
Oh.
So they're like, just change up a letter.
Jesus.
And
Jesus.
my grandpa suggested it, and apparently that's more the Greek form of it.
Let me ask you this. Do you like it?
It's different.
It is.
What do you go by that?
Yeah.
How many times do you have to correct people when they say your name?
A few, depending on how good they are with language.
That's cool.
Yep.
Thank you for being on the show, man.
Yeah.
So Jesus
All right.
is a cool guy.
King Jesus.
King Jesus.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask you a couple questions.
All right.
What we like to do with our new guests on the show before we go to our main topic. Again, our main topic is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but before that, we want to get to know you.
Okay.
So first of all, who are you?
I don't know.
If you can define yourself in one word, what would it be?
Yeah, one word. Just one.
One.
Student.
Okay.
That defines everything about you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That means you have debt.
Yes.
That means you
Lots
have a
of that.
master. That means you have a master.
That means you're smart.
Not yet.
You have glasses,
Yeah.
Yep, that means you're smart automatically. So,
Somehow.
It really does.
what's your background?
An anime?
No, like real life stuff.
Let's see. Originally from Mexico, but I grew up in the States.
Cool.
So, speak Spanish and English, and lived in Utah most of my life,
Cool.
but did live in the DC area for 2 years.
Very cool. Well, thank you. Now, what's your anime background? When did you start getting into anime?
It was probably when I was really little with one of my sisters. See, we ended up going to Blockbuster and we saw Spirited Away
Great
on
movie.
the shelf, and we were like, hey, let's check that out. We got freaked out by No Face quite a bit.
Oh, he's creepy, man.
And
it's creepy.
I don't know, we somehow... Yeah, we ended up watching a lot of Toonami afterwards, and
Classic.
that's how it just started. It was like, you end up watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, when you first start off, and let's see, there was also, I'm older, I've gotten into like other ones like Tokyo Ghoul, and Their first season was good. The second season, Rude was kind of too many plot holes. That was too hard to follow. And
okay, no, it's just Tokyo Ghoul gets me weird.
it is weird. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of other ones. It's like can't think of everything off the top of my head, but yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's pretty much what happened to me too. I don't know if I watched any Miyazaki. You okay?
Tokyo Ghoul is making a mess over here. I'll tell you that.
Well, here you go. Let's clean up. Where's the
Clean up.
Where's the toilet paper?
Everybody.
Oh, it's right next to your knee.
Oh, here you go, buddy. Clean yourself up.
But yeah.
Okay. That's pretty much how I started too, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I watched any Miyazaki movies when I was younger, but
Yeah.
I did. Toonami was like, well, I mean, Pokemon, but I mean, some people don't
it's
really,
like,
you know.
don't really realize that it's an anime.
Yeah,
at
it's super
first.
mainstream, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's how a lot of
All
people
hail
started.
Magikarp.
Yeah.
Okay. All hail Magikarp.
Magikarp.
Hashtag he has risen. Hashtag God Pokemon.
Hashtag strongest Pokemon who ever lived.
Yep.
And we'll-
Off camera, I have my beautiful fiance, and she's looking at me funny. But yeah.
We're all looking at her now funny.
Yeah, she's not paying attention.
That's okay.
Back of her mic saying, "Oh, stop staring at me."
Anyways, yeah, Magikarp is.
Yep.
He's my inspiration.
Honestly, when I wake up in the morning,
Uh-huh.
there's a few things that go through my head.
Uh-huh.
One of them is to be free like Magikarp.
Seriously.
Do you
Seriously.
understand the power potential he has as a Pokemon?
It's ridiculous. Like, what's your favorite Pokemon? Magikarp? I know. Mine too. Anyways.
Have you ever seen that? They say there's a hidden battle between Magikarp and Entei, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, they say
Secret
Magikarp destroyed Entei.
I believe it.
That's why he's in that castle all by himself. Magikarp put him there as a curse.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to understand, but trust me, when you...
It makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah.
So.
Why do you think no one...
No, for real though, what's your
No
favorite
one
Pokemon?
It's like.
Mine's Lucario.
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 Lucario!
Oh yeah, that's.
The voice actor for Goku actually voices him in the Super Smash Brothers games.
Look,
Oh.
there's a few Pokemons
Cool.
up here that I choose to be my eternal companion.
I know a lot of
That's
people
right.
don't pick Bulbasaur, but it's
Yeah.
recently become my favorite starter.
Are you serious,
Mhm.
dude?
I like Bulbasaur, dude.
I like Squirtle as a
Dude,
starter.
I-
Charmander is
dude.
probably the coolest.
Dude, it's Squirtle.
I
Actually,
always
all
like
three
using
of them, dude.
Squirtle, yeah.
Dude,
so-
all three
I
of
want to just hug this guy all the time.
He might be a little heavy though because of his shell, though. You
It's
know.
okay.
But Squirtle is the coolest one. I mean, he wears
Yeah.
shades and he had his own gang.
Yep.
Think about that, dude.
So
He is like a mini Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
he is. He
So
is.
That's why.
Sorry, go back to what was your favorite Pokemon?
Let's see.
It doesn't have to be Gen 1. It can be any gen.
I mean, I like Gen 1 the best.
I
but
mean,
that's
yeah,
me.
it's the
Everybody-
It
original.
got a little weird after.
Yeah,
The second one was okay, and then after that, it just got really
yeah, I
weird.
agree. First
It
and
was
second
just
are my
like-
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second, third.
Let's see. I mean, they have a lot.
I'm a thing.
To be fair, I actually like Eevee the most because it's like infinite potential.
Yeah, Eevee's cool for sure.
Like you have a lot of options. It's like you could go with like a Vaporeon.
Yeah.
And other stuff.
Favorite Eevee evolution? Go.
Yeah, probably Vaporeon or
Vaporeon?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's probably Jolteon.
Jolteon.
Or maybe Espeon is super strong.
Espeon,
Psychic
yeah.
type. It's really cool from Gen
Guys,
I thought he was
Great-
Dark type for the longest
great
time.
conversation.
Yeah.
I gotta go now.
Yeah.
Great-
Oh,
You
okay.
do?
Night.
It's like what? It's already
No,
done?
but for real, favorite Pokemon, did tell us.
You just said it, dude.
Eevee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Dude, I'm like not all here today.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's still sick.
So anyways, let's move on. Tell us your top 3 favorite anime and then put it on a top 3 list.
Top
just
3
put your
list.
favorite anime
You
and then
mean
top 3 list.
movie or series?
And
Sure, all together.
Because Miguel, when we had Miguel on,
Yeah.
Miguel, he made his own top 3 movies list and top 3 anime series list. So you could do that, or you could just put in general, whatever you want.
Let's probably do a general one. I guess number 3.
Okay.
I'd probably put Dragon Ball Super. No, not Super Z.
Okay.
I mean, you could throw Super in there as well. They're kind of
Yeah.
about. I'd say, but Z probably had the
So Dragon
best
Ball in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
It probably the best shonen, like I mean, obviously some people like Bleach or One Piece.
Bleach
and,
has fell off.
Yeah.
I have
Naruto,
never gotten into. I can't watch Bleach.
It was super cool in the beginning, but then it just starts getting weird.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So it's like I think it's the original shonen, and it's just like stuck with itself the whole time.
I agree. There's a lot of manga artists that take inspiration from Goku, especially with their characters. Like Luffy from One Piece.
Yeah.
He was inspired, the manga artist, by Goku, and so he made him pretty similar. But yeah, sorry, keep going.
Yeah, it's like pretty much all shonen is based off of Dragon Ball in general.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, it's just everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody in this room, except for maybe your fiance, has tried to go Super Saiyan at one time or another.
I mean, she might surprise you.
Do you know that you have to hit a certain?
Let me ask you this: would I grow hair if I go Super Saiyan,
No,
or would
beard-
I just my eyebrows turn yellow?
No, your
just
beard and your eyebrows are just.
my beard.
Yeah, your beard and your.
Your beard and your eyebrows.
Can you imagine?
That's it. Your eyes would turn blue.
That is cool.
That's
I
all
like
it
that.
would be, dude.
I'll
Yeah,
take it.
and
I'll
it's
take it.
like, let's see. After that, I'd say probably One Punch Man.
Dude.
Because then it destroys. I like how it kind of makes fun of all the shonen tropes.
Yep. I agree.
And
It's
it's
so
like-
good.
And it creates a character that's it's really hard to create a character that's overpowered
Yep.
and somehow interesting.
Yes.
That's true.
And they handled it so well.
They did a fantastic job.
That's because they there's rules and they just forgot about those rules kind of in a way. They kind of just did their own
They
thing.
just did screw it.
Yeah,
And
they
then
they pretty much made us screw it. You know
I
what?
love
we
it.
can't. Who says we can't make the strongest person? And they did it. So.
And I love how silly he looks too.
Yeah.
Like
when
for most of his fights,
when
he's
he
just
looks clueless, he's just like.
oh.
Yeah. I gotta admit though, his fight against Boros
Oh.
was probably one of the best fights I've seen on anime.
Yes, I agree. That.
Although it felt like he wasn't even taking it seriously,
Oh, no.
but somehow
he
it was
wasn't,
like
though, 'cause he was
At
just
the
like,
very end is when he actually took it serious because he's like, I'm gonna take it serious. Serious move set, serious punch, and then literally you could see at the end it zooms out to the earth, and Boros' beam split in two when Saitama punches it, and there's these little clouds that split, but his is half of the freaking earth, just the clouds just boom. It's ridiculous.
Yes, very ridiculous.
Okay, last one.
Last one. Here we go. Honestly, I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's probably my number one.
Well,
Yeah.
I just see when you sent me your list of anime that you watched, I was inspired to invite you for that episode.
Yeah, because
we almost did it last week. I was like, no, we need Yeezus here, man.
Yeah.
Yeezy, dude.
Yeezy.
Yeah, because it's I don't know, it's just one of those ones that, apart from, it is technically a shonen.
Yeah.
But it's it actually adds depth to most of its characters, and it's everybody is somehow involved in the story so well, and it touches you where you feel.
Oh yeah.
There's only one anime that touches me.
You want me to say it? I know what it is.
Go ahead.
Tenin Topa Gurren Lagann. That's a good show, but I have to agree with him.
Oh yeah, that one's it's just.
And we'll get into it for the main
Those
topic.
are the best anime though. The ones that make you feel.
It's the best combination of every emotion. Just
Same
draws every emotion out. It saturates
Same
you.
with Naruto though. Let's be honest.
Yes, but this storytelling is unparalleled, man.
you
4
can't-
seasons, right? It's 4 seasons. I
One
believe.
season. One season.
It's only one season.
64 episodes.
Oh,
You're
okay,
thinking
okay.
about
There's
the other
probably
one.
4 parts. Oh, well, on Netflix.
There's
But anyways, they
there's a few
probably just
arcs.
divided it.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's a quicker anime, but it just does an amazing job.
It doesn't need to stretch it out. And
It really does.
And it's just very interesting points of view. Anyways, we'll talk about that for our main
We'll
topic.
get to it.
But thank you very much. Yeah.
All
Is
right.
there anything you want to add at all?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, cool.
Number 2.
Anyways, let's move on to some news.
So
So we're going to do some news, and then we'll move on to the main topic. We got a lot of news for you, and there's some pretty cool stuff. First of all, do you want to say this one because you're the one that wrote it down? The first one.
guys.
This is really cool.
There's a couple things that are going to be happening this upcoming year.
Okay.
First one I wrote down that I thought was beeping awesome is...
Beeping awesome.
I don't know if anybody has ever seen Yu Yu Hakusho, okay?
Spear.
If you have seen Yu Yu Hakusho, then next year they will be releasing a new anime, 2018. They don't know, they haven't said...
So it's an anime, not a movie.
It's an anime. New
Thank
anime.
Movies
out.
are cool, but I prefer anime
Because
series.
movies are like this, animes are like that. So take that. So that's pretty awesome, possum. Next news, you said Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, so Detective Pikachu.
The
So
game.
last week we announced that the movie was coming over to. Oh no, 2 weeks ago we announced the movie's coming over to the States or the Western release, and that the voice actor is Ryan Reynolds. But apparently they're coming out with a game for the 3DS. Well, it's come out in Japan, but apparently it might get a Western release. So I'm not that excited about it, but it's some news. Okay.
Okay.
So let's move on.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on. One Piece.
Oh, they're coming out with a One Piece game next year called World Seeker. It looks like a somewhat of an open world kind of One Piece game, which is cool. One Piece games have usually been more of like a beat 'em up, kind of like Dynasty Warriors. But this one looks like it's going to be like an open world, which is kind of cool. So I'm excited about that. I love One Piece. Exactly
Okay.
what that just... So... Do that one again. Well, this is a good app. I like this.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. Next bit of news: Ni no Kuni 2 has been pushed back, and it's been pushed back again. But apparently, this is the actual release date. It'll be March 23rd of this year, of this next year. Exactly, I know, right?
Dang it!
Now, the only reason why I'm not probably gonna I'm not too anxious about this game is because the first one is kind of like Pokemon, where you can get little spirit guys and train them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, apparently, they took that out and they added these little higgly diggly things, hillbillies. Anyways, let's move on. George, you want to say this one? Because I think you wrote this one down, right?
This is true. So,
Let me get some.
I think we did talk about My Hero Academia a little bit, the third season.
We did.
We have talked about the third season. So, they have released the season and have announced that it will come out April 2018. So, that's pretty much like in what? 4 or 5 months.
That April is the 4th month of the year, and
So-
it's December, which is the 12th, so that's 5 months.
Guys, 5 months. That's nothing. We're 5 months away from just all crying
Yeah,
together.
dude, I'm honestly excited. You need to watch the show.
You need
I will. I'll get around to it.
Okay. Okay.
You
It's
watch
winter
it.
break, so might as well.
Oh, there you go.
So, continuing on. 2,
I love it.
3 fighters. Where?
Oh! Okay, so Dragon Ball Fighters is coming out January 16th, which we all know. But they introduced 3 more fighters, which is Hit, Beerus, and Goku Black. That's really exciting. They're all from the new, from Dragon Ball Super. Are you watching it in Japanese or English? Okay, so
Japanese,
you know about them. That's sick, because Hit is so cool.
My question is if you're going to be able to use the time skip or...
Oh, I
what's
bet.
the deal gonna be on that?
Dude.
How are they going to do that?
They have been putting moves in from the actual anime in the game. And so I totally do not doubt that they'll have a time skip sort of move for Hit, which would be so sick because he's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Go released a new legendary yesterday. Groudon is now available in raids. So if you play Pokemon Go, go and get some Pokemon.
Yep.
And
That's it for news today.
so the news is over. We're now going to touch the main topic today. main topic of the day is. Just
That
kidding.
reminds me of SpongeBob.
What's the main topic today, Brian?
It is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Is there something we can do after that?
A dog, huh? Did you have to pay for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
$17.
Holy crap.
That is a lot for.
Worth
That's
it.
gross.
Worth it.
That one's gross. Okay, so
in 2003, they released Full Metal Alchemist before the manga was completed.
oh,
So that's why you get a lot of story from the original that is different from the manga. Brotherhood is them basically going back and fixing their crap and actually
very
following
cool.
the story.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So did you watch both of them then?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, it gets. Yeah.
Is the original like way longer, or is it longer?
It's actually shorter.
It's actually shorter. Okay,
It's like
but
50 episodes.
I think originally when I watched it, I think I watched the original one and I wasn't like that interested in it.
Yeah, it's just that it has a lot of plot holes and
Yeah.
it just didn't really figure itself out.
Okay.
And
But
Brotherhood fixes all those problems
Oh, that's good.
and actually follows the manga.
that's awesome.
I love Brotherhood.
It's why?
Why? It's just Brotherhood. Put those two words together, what do you get?
Brotherhood.
You get a hood of brothers. That's what you get.
Yeah.
Honestly, like he was saying, the first one was good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But Brotherhood.
You watched the first one too? The
Yeah.
original?
But Brotherhood, I think it really just completes everything.
It's like a complete package.
And it's it's way cooler too. To be honest, it's cooler. The fighting.
Oh.
I think the action, the fighting, like the story is actually like really good too. You understand actually more. You
Oh
see
my
a lot
gosh.
more. So it's like to me, it's better Brotherhood.
One of the reasons I love the show in general is because it does so well to develop all the characters it introduces. All of them. Like, every single character. Are you going to do this the whole time?
No.
What did it say?
So,
What did you say?
shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anyways, but it really does such a good job in developing each character and like telling their story, develop like their backstory, making you really care about each one and like feel bad when something bad happens or get excited when something exciting happens or just something epic. And so it's such a good storytelling. Like they just do such a good job. This is true.
This is true.
This is true.
Very
Um,
nice.
Very nice. Okay, so
Whoa, chill, man. Seriously.
what is your fave character and why? Let's ask Jesus first.
I don't know. They have a lot of great characters.
There really
But-
are some amazing freaking characters, man.
How many characters are there really though?
I don't know.
A lot.
It was pretty much a character for just about every part
Yeah.
of the story that you somehow feel connected to.
They always add and they always deliver
Yeah.
with those characters too.
But
That's gross.
let me see.
A little bit gross.
I think
Here and there. I'll pull this up just in case you know how to pronounce her name.
Oh,
right?
thank you.
yeah,
So
Very nice of you.
a lot of people won't
yeah.
know, but these are probably the main ones that you'll probably know. So, I mean,
I really like that little setup. It's cool.
thank you.
This is a heavy. This
I
is
don't know.
hard
This
for
is
you.
hard. Yeah, I'm
Well,
like,
there's got to be
Huh.
one that you connect to personally. That's always my favorite character. It's because I feel like I'm that person in that anime.
So do you have one that you connect to in this
No,
show?
I just think I want. In this particular one, no, I feel like me and Roy would just hang out all the time.
Roy?
Roy Mustang?
Just blow up things all the time with
the
fire.
flame.
You're just a young pyromancer,
It
huh?
goes.
Like, hey, what's up, Roy?
Like-
Imagine this. I like meat. I love steak. Roy has fire.
Hmm.
Like Roy.
You think he'd probably burn it too fast
No,
now?
no, no. He knows
No?
how to
He
control
knows how
it
to
just
control.
the way I like it. I can.
Well, because when he snaps, it just blows up everything.
Yeah,
you
You're
know?
right. He's kind of crazy like that, but
But-
he'd be a cool guy. you
He'd
know?
be cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
My favorite character is Roy Mustang.
Okay.
That guy is.
It's
sick.
because he can blow stuff up.
No, I think he's just cool, dude. One.
Well, it's not so much explosions. It really is like setting things on fire.
Yeah. It.
Yeah.
One. He's a great leader. He is one
He's
great.
a good, determined man.
You know, people look at King Bradley as a leader.
Mm.
No. He is a
Obviously, this is a spoiler thing. If you don't know by now, we just do spoilers. So if you haven't watched it,
Stop the show.
go watch it.
Go. Watch on Crunchyroll or Funimation.
He's better, in my opinion. He's a better leader. I think he is kind. I would say he's like the next main character after like the Elric brothers. Roy.
Yeah.
It's because like
The what brother? Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So he would probably be for me, in my opinion, like the next main character of the show. He's like the one in that whole like rebellion.
He's one you're always rooting for. That's for sure. You're always rooting for him.
Well, because there's a moment where you think he's like bad, like whoa, dude, what the heck did he do? You know, there's moments where you're confused, but you really understand he actually is like he's the best one, and he's been through so much in the anime. Best friend dies.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
that is
and he
sad.
goes through that. He's just like, man. After that, he's not the same person, and he just wants revenge. That's one thing that he does. He did hold
He's
that grudge.
human.
He did hold that grudge pretty hard. But my opinion, Roy Mustang, dude. Shout out to Roy Mustang.
He's cool.
He is
I like him a lot.
So, I had to think about this one for a while. And honestly, I like Hohenheim as a character.
Oh, he's sick, dude.
He's the Elric brothers' dad. So full name Van Hohenheim.
So freaking powerful.
He's extremely
That's
powerful.
because he's the
original, man.
He's a philosophy stone.
Yeah,
He has a Philosopher's Stone, yeah.
Yeah.
He, so essentially, he back hundreds of years before the beginning of the show, you have the destruction of his actual home country, Xerxes, I think is how they pronounce it.
I believe so.
Xerxes. So
Sounds.
he was part of that destruction, and ever
Xerxes.
since then, though, because he wanted immortality, but then he realized he made a huge mistake, and he seeks redemption after that.
Yeah.
It wasn't until he meets
Redemption
his... Yeah, he admits that I was wrong for me to do this.
He admits and commits to redeeming himself.
He even remembers every single person who actually died from that.
That's a
And
good
their
man.
name. When he uses the Philosopher's Stone, he says, I'm sorry that I have to use you. And names them all off. And
He's such a big character.
yeah, it's like, yes, he did abandon the Elric brothers when they were young, but it was actually to go after, to seek a way to, I guess, kill off Father and the other homunculi.
It was a bigger picture. He was going off to do something that's eventually not just benefits his sons, but the whole world, right?
Yeah.
And so he's looking at the bigger picture.
Wasn't he trying to like be normal? Isn't that what he was
he's
searching
trying
for?
to find a way to not be immortal anymore.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for because he knew
He
that
wanted to grow old
with his wife. That was their thing. And so when he left, she said to him, like,
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Oh.
And like she always did wait for him because
Yeah.
she thought he was going to come back. And that's why
That's true love, man.
And that's why the brothers, they hate him, dude. Elric brothers, they kind of hate his dad, but they don't
Because
understand.
they don't
that-
know the truth.
They don't understand that until he comes back.
Yeah.
When they on Promise Day, they're
Yeah, they do their
Yeah.
I wish I had the little app to be like.
Oh, I'll just do it to myself.
Okay.
Please continue talking.
But yeah, so in other words, Hohenheim, though, he eventually does die.
Let's go back to the character list because I need to look at that again.
He eventually does die
Yeah.
in
But
front
that's
of his
Spoilers.
wife's grave.
But
he died a happy man.
Yes.
He
yes.
died a happy
It was
man.
beautiful. It's a beautiful
It's
death.
one of the beautiful.
It's not like a.
Death.
It is a sad
And
death.
honestly,
But
death in general is beautiful,
It is
right? We just
Very few people
interpret it.
define it as something beautiful, but death is supposed to be a beautiful experience.
Yeah, it is.
And he got.
Have you died? I haven't died yet, but
I
like,
don't even know what death is, you know?
Yeah.
what is it? But yeah, I like that.
All right,
I like that.
Brian. What do you
I
got for
actually.
us?
Thank you.
Go, Brian.
Let me see this list because I kind of forgot. The one that comes. Oh, Scar.
Dude, Scar
Is
sick.
so cool.
Where's Scar from? That his whole village,
Ishmael.
they were all murdered and
So
assassinated.
basically, he was from a little country that got annexed by the.
Yeah.
by the, I don't know how to pronounce the name of the country, but wherever the Elrics are from.
Uh-huh.
And so,
He has a
but
grudge,
nobody
man.
liked it. So
He
nobody
does. At
liked
the
that
beginning,
fact,
he did
and
have a
it's
grudge.
like,
Scar at
yeah.
the beginning had a
Yeah.
huge grudge, but he later on like changes.
Yeah.
Like he understands later on.
So yeah, you have a lot of issues with the. I don't know. There was a giant civil war, and
Yeah.
it caused.
I respect him though. I really do, because he's really cool, and a lot of the show he's like seen as like a bad guy.
Yeah.
But at the end, he like, I mean, he does questionable things. I guess.
That's why at the beginning, like the Elric brothers actually fight him.
Yeah.
When he first appears
Yeah,
on the show.
what
And
I
he's
like-
so strong.
I like characters like him though, because eventually he sees who the real enemy is, or what the
Exactly.
real enemy is, and they join forces, and
And that's why he joins forces.
and his fight with Wrath is
sick.
so sick.
Oh, he joined. The reason why they didn't hurt him or kill him is because he wanted to learn alchemy from Scar. He wanted to learn like.
Oh yeah,
Because on his
Yeah.
arms he has all this alchemy signs and
Yeah.
everything where he can just use it. So he saw that he's like, oh my gosh,
plus
I've
he
never
looks
seen.
so cool.
Yeah, and he's never seen any of those any of the things.
Yeah,
So he's
it's
like,
new to him.
whoa, I want to and then.
Yeah.
So Scar's probably my favorite, I want to say, but I also really like Armstrong. He's funny.
Dude, he
And
is
he's just
funny,
like
dude.
freaking strong.
He's
Just
funny.
I like the
Although,
moment.
He's not as scary as his sister, though.
Oh no,
Holy
his sister.
crap.
I was gonna say another one of my favorite characters. Not the sister, but her right hand
No.
man, the buff guy with like the big metal leg.
What was his name?
But
Dude.
he's super cool. I like
Yeah.
his like look and everything. He's
Oh
very
yeah, his
respectable.
sister. His sister's freaking dope, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She is.
She is
awesome,
sick.
dude.
She's super sick. But one of my favorite moments is when Armstrong and the husband of their teacher, the husband of the teacher
or that's
of Al's and Edward's teacher,
yeah, Sig.
yeah.
Sig.
Sig,
Yeah,
her
Sig.
husband and him. When
Funny.
they like take off their shirt and they're like flexing, they're just like like doing all this like
So
posing and
funny.
stuff. I
Dude,
love
their
it, dude.
teacher is awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
she
cool.
is freaking awesome.
She's super cool.
Yeah,
But yeah,
she's
I'll
one of
go
the
with
great
Scar.
characters, yeah.
For
Alright,
now,
we'll
I'll
go
go
with
with Scar.
Scar.
Yeah,
Scar it is.
I like Scar a lot.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
So, oh no.
Okay.
What's next?
Favorite power. Like favorite power in general, maybe more of like the user, or like you can put a sin in there too, or like alchemy.
Then again, going back to, for me, it's Roy, dude. I think
Okay.
having the ability to like control fire like that
Unless it rains.
is sick. Unless it
You got a
rains.
big weakness there.
It's like if it rains, it's like I hope it rains.
Only if it rains gasoline, though.
Okay,
Checkmate.
I don't think that happens ever.
You don't know
In the
that.
entire
though.
anime?
You don't know that.
In real life, I don't think it's ever happened. But, you know.
Let's find out if it ever could happen.
Gasoline rain.
Can gasoline rain?
Dude, it's like precipitation, dude. Go back to like elementary school, dude.
Good old geology class.
Good old, yeah.
But yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like if it rains, he's done.
So
That's
that's
his
your
biggest
favorite.
weakness.
Yeah, it's for
I
sure.
like Roy. His power to control it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you would want to have his firepower.
Yeah.
All right. You're looking up real alchemy stuff. Okay, so
No,
if
these are the
you-
transmutation circles
Yeah.
in Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, sick.
There's different.
Different kinds.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
basic. Oh, the transmutation circle. So that's the one that they use to bring back the human transmutation one. That's the one that they use.
Maybe show the.
So human transmutations.
And then they have the basic transmutation circle. Alphonse.
Pathetic. Pathetic. Anyways, okay.
Okay.
How dare
What about you, man?
I like Scar's tattoos, how they give him the destruction.
Yes.
They don't. It's not full alchemy, I guess they'd say is what it is, because he's allowed to use it in other cases where the Elric brothers actually are not able to against Father.
Wow.
He did get beat up by Father though.
Yeah.
Pretty badly.
Have you ever
Father
seen
is
that one?
stupid strong. What the heck is that?
Who has
Which
that
one's
one?
that one?
Who has this? Who has that?
Dude, I think you just researched alchemy in general. That's not from
Did
the
you?
show.
No, look.
No, that's definitely brother. But yeah, in other words
I've
though,
never seen that one
He has-
ever.
huge tattoos all the way up his arm. let him do destruction. Destroy, pretty much, if he knows what the material is, he can decompose it down.
So cool.
And he does that a lot to a lot of state alchemists in the show.
Yeah. It's so
Like,
cool.
a lot.
That's so sick, man. I agree. His
power
power is super sick.
Yep.
Exactly. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit.
Don't cheat.
Hohenheim.
Dude.
It's like, well, obviously he has a Philosopher's Stone. It's like picking
Yeah.
the Crimson Alchemist.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just it's so sick, dude. He's just all powerful, man. He's just like, oh, okay. It's just cool. I just like his the most. Like,
If you say so.
yeah. I mean, it's just stupid how strong he is, but you know.
Do you think he can beat Goku in a fight?
See, that's different.
Depends, I guess.
It's depends on the situation, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Goku likes a fair fight and stuff, but if somebody that's smart, that just wants to win, could just kill him right, like, quickly.
Maybe like this.
No way! It has Falcon Punch? Dude, did you know Falcon Punch, they came out with an anime of Captain Falcon? He blew up like half the freaking universe with a Falcon Punch, dude. That's how strong the freaking Falcon Punch is.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, fave intro. This was a question you wanted to introduce. Sriracha.
All right. So
Sriracha sauce, dude.
Okay. Favorite intro.
the first one.
Okay.
I think it was called, what was it? It was Again
Can you
by
sing it
Yui?
for us?
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
You want to
dude.
try?
No.
You don't want to?
You better shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Wait, do it again.
You better shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
That was like really good.
Thank you. I practiced.
Are you an actor?
I am.
I hate you all so much.
First intro's probably the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
First intro.
Yeah, dude. First.
Can you sing it for us?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Let me pull up the lyrics and then I'll sing it for you.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Full
Because
Japanese.
I honestly don't remember any of the intros.
Are you serious? dude?
I am serious.
Are you human?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Let's hear it. Oh, yes, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember this.
I wish they would have just kept
This
that the
one,
whole time.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, this one's sick. This one's sick.
Right? That. Everybody likes that, dude.
Yeah, the rest of them got a little weird.
They have another one.
That's
too.
all anime intros, though.
Yeah.
Some of them get weird. We should make our own anime intro.
That one's sick, too.
I like this one a lot.
This is 4
Well, that's the original Full
Oh.
Metal Alchemist.
Ew!
Not Brotherhood.
Ew.
We're doing Brotherhood
They
today.
have that in Brotherhood. They have that one in Brotherhood.
Do they?
I don't remember seeing it.
Take that crap off!
Oh, sorry about that.
Anyways,
Wait.
let's move on
You're
to...
running late and can't find your phone? Okay, calling now.
We're not doing advertisements for Google.
Found it.
Thanks, Google.
That's one.
They have 5 different intros.
Yeah, they have 5.
Number 2.
That one's sick.
Oh, it's cool.
Okay.
It's cool.
Number 2 is okay. Yeah.
I don't really like this one.
Sounds like they're trying to do a little reggae in there.
Oh yeah, this one is sick. Told you. Told you.
All right, let's move on to the
Fine.
next.
Fine.
Let's move on to the next
Alright,
question.
Next.
Okay,
Gosh.
so BA moments. What are the most BA moments?
Let's see. There's a lot. One of them, I think it's cool. It's when what's the little boy called again? I always forget his name. The bad one, Pride.
Oh,
Pride?
yeah.
Pride.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. So when the lion and the bear fight him, dude, in the dark, when they're attacking him because he can't.
Lion and bear. Ooh, I forgot about
No,
this.
not the lion. It's a lion and what's the other animal? I don't know what the other one is, but he needs light to like use his power, the shadow. So they turn off all the lights and they start attacking him from like the dark. It's pretty cool. That's not the coolest moment, but it's up there. Also, when Roy has that whole plan where he pretends to kill, where he starts setting everything on fire, and he who do they? I always forget that who the whole plan was, but he made it look like he murdered her.
Oh yeah, it was for Maria Ross.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a cool moment too, dude. That's pretty sick, dude. When he's like exploding everything, dude. Obviously,
Wait, when they're in the building?
no, when they're outside.
They go into she breaks out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one, dude, that's sick.
That
Dude.
is cool.
I mean, obviously, like King Bradley fighting though, dude. That's freaking.
King Bradley and Scar.
Yeah, when they fight, dude. That's.
Oh, when
like-
he fights Greed too, it's sick.
It's
first Greed.
Yeah, it's sick, dude. It's like
When King Bradley fights his first Greed, yeah.
I think any scene where King Bradley's fighting is probably freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
Dude, his fighting style, man. He's just so like he's so smart and quick. He's just like, dude,
Yeah, for a 60-year-old dude though, it's like, holy
Scar
crap.
breaks his sword, and Wrath, King Bradley grabs it with his mouth and just like freaking hits Scar with it, and Scar was like, holy.
That's how strong he is, dude.
So cool.
Oh man.
Or when like the reject Bradleys fight I think they fight like Edward and Alphonse.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
No.
No,
Wow.
that's okay.
No.
That's okay. That part was crazy too. That's like at the very end too. So
Remind
BA moments, I would have to say when Colonel Mustang just goes and destroys Lust.
oh,
He does it, just keeps going,
And she's like, ah! Dude, she screams kind of scary too.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's getting burned alive, but man,
Dude, who?
It's like-
that's
I
sick.
had
Though.
to do it several times,
dude,
but yeah,
but
you
that's
did it.
good though, man, because she deserves it.
Yeah.
She is a B word, and not the good kind of B word.
Yeah, he killed off Lust, and that
There's
was
a lot
it.
of good B words, like
Beautiful.
best, beautiful, Brian. Brian's a good B word.
No, that's a. I would.
That's a really good B word.
I would put that in the bad B word.
You know what? I'm offended.
You should be. That's something that you would get offended by. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
proud
true.
of your reaction.
Anyways, but yeah, dude, she's mean. I don't like her.
She's not nice. That's the thing. You know.
She should just come back to life and kill herself.
Okay, no, she shouldn't do that.
I think she should.
She should come back to
I'm gonna
life.
talk to the manga creator right now.
Do you know what his name is?
Nope. But I got him on speed dial.
Okay.
I don't know what your name is. And I don't know if this is you, but
Listen.
okay.
No, dude, but that is a super sick moment.
Yeah.
She's scary and it's super sick when he does that.
I'm in the anime for a quick second. I don't know if you guys saw me in the anime quick second.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool moment in the anime too.
What part were you in?
Well, you can't really see me though. That's
Oh.
the thing. But like, I'm in there. Like, in the end, you know,
Yeah.
I'm there. We're
In
all
the end?
yeah, we're all celebrating that.
Were you like
there.
clapping in the back or something?
I was. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hohenheim fight father is sick too.
Oh, dude, that's freaking sick.
It's too epic. So
I want to see like
Watch it.
I think you know
Watch
would
it.
be cool like Hohenheim like not full out but almost full out and like Edward like full out like just fighting 1-on-1. I think that would be cool, dude. Father and son 1-on-1, dude. That would have been cool to watch, but yeah.
whatever. Okay, now I don't know if we should ask this first or this other question I have in my brain.
Mhm.
Worst sin,
Mhm.
or we should ask the scariest moment, or we can combine them. Because anything to
I
do with
mean,
the sins is pretty.
The sins
terrifying.
are
Dude, the creepiest
Yeah.
sin to me, dude, is Pride, dude.
Yes.
pride, yeah.
Because she's
I
a
agree.
little
Yes.
boy, freaking creepy. The voice is freaking creepy.
And his power is
stupid
Terrifying.
strong and terrifying. He eats like everyone.
So
Pride.
before we talk about Pride more, because I agree, I do want to mention Gluttony is pretty creepy.
Oh,
His
yeah.
stomach when it opens up and it just like you don't want to
Basically,
get. They
bottomless
almost
pit.
yeah, which is super terrifying. Or when they fight Envy in like where did they fight Envy in like
In
some
the
sort of
tunnel
chamber?
thing.
That
yeah.
was creepy, man.
She's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
But for me,
That's actually a guy.
Yeah. That's why I was so confused at first when we were talking about that. I was like, Envy's
that's
a
how-
dude,
Envy
though.
is a guy.
that's how long it's been since I've seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I agree. Pride. Okay, the moment you find out who Pride is, that I was like, like I was just terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, because
that
up
is
until
so
then you're
scary. Because you just
yeah,
kind of
you're
see
trying to
him
figure out,
around
like,
and
who
stuff.
the frick is Pride?
And you're like, oh, that's a cute little kid, you know. But then you like learn what that kid is. You're like, oh my gosh, dude! It was like one of the scariest moments for me. I was like, literally
Yeah.
terrified. And in the tunnel too, when like Sloth is creating the tunnel,
Oh,
and like I think they go down there, and then you see his like face, and he's like going through the tunnel, and you're like, I knew me,
I just don't like Pride because it's like a little boy. It's like creepy.
dude.
It,
Yeah.
it
Well,
reminds
that's
me,
his like.
It reminds me of like the
physical
the
appearance.
orphanage movie. That like orphanage movie. I don't like it. It's
No
like,
thanks.
It's like weird.
No, thank
you.
It's a little bit weird.
Yeah, but yeah,
Pride?
So, Pride.
Yeah.
I would go with Pride.
okay. And is he the worst sin then?
Dude, he's the strongest in, bro.
He's definitely the most powerful. out of
Yeah,
all of
dude,
them.
he's
Like, do you mean like worse, like in ability, or
Yeah, like
overall for sure, dude. When he
who's the worst to
releases
handle? Yeah,
when he
then yeah,
releases
Pride.
the shadows and they open up at the mouths and then oh gosh,
it's terrifying when they like trap him in that Earth sphere for a while, but
that's
then he gets
Promise
out.
Day. That's because of Promise Day. Him and Alphonse get stuck in there.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
Pride, worst sin
Pride, yeah.
for sure. I mean, he is like the leader, right? So,
Pretty
well,
much.
Wrath.
It's
Wrath.
like Wrath.
See, Wrath is just the coolest. Greed, I end up liking,
Yeah.
kind of, you know. And then Lust, I just
Let's just, yeah, she's a.
Envy, you want to respect. You know, his last moments. You just respect that. But yeah,
Scary.
Gluttony is probably one of the most terrifying for me as well, though. Because you just don't know what, like, he's just creepy, man.
Yeah.
He eats everything.
Yeah,
He wants to eat you.
he's terrifying. That's probably one of my worst fears, getting eaten alive, dude.
By gluttony.
By Gluttony.
By gluten.
Yeah.
Gluten.
Okay, we're going to end this in a super sad question. Actually, hopefully it's not the last one. Saddest moment.
Okay, so
Saddest moment.
Okay.
okay, so we did talk about this before we started this. Let's start with you because you have that picture. Do you
Yeah. So
Show the picture to the camera.
if you don't know it, you have to know a little
It's
bit
funny.
about.
But it's also disturbing.
Yeah.
Zoom
To
it.
say the least.
Okay, everyone, right there. I don't know if you can see that. You're probably crying right now. It's okay. Let it out.
Literally. Like, it's funny, but the actual moment in the show,
Let's play.
it's like a sucker punch to my heart,
Let's
dude.
play.
Yeah.
Let's play.
You break down because, so to break it down, you have this guy named Shao Tucker. He became a state alchemist because he created a chimera that can speak, which is pretty rare. Problem ended up happening is that, you have to show your research every year or your ability to do alchemy every year in order to retain your certification.
State Alchemist.
State Alchemist certification. But he failed the first year, so he's like, oh, I need another year. Can you guys give me? He's like, yeah. And he got so desperate that he actually ended up using his dog and his daughter to create the chimera.
She was such a cute little girl.
Let's not forget how cute the dog was either.
Dude.
That is sad.
One of
Yeah.
just the saddest. It was depressing,
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
man, it hurts my
Depressing.
corazón, man.
Oh my gosh. I think we can agree that's probably the worst. I mean, unless you
Yeah.
can think of anything else. I mean,
Like
there
the
are
saddest moments, that was, yeah. For me, that's the saddest moment. I
That's
think.
probably at the top
Yeah.
for sure. But there are sad moments.
Honorable
Yeah.
mention for a sad moment, which is weird to say for an honorable mention, is when the guy dies at their funeral. You know, when they're at the funeral. We watched the video beforehand. Hughes
Yeah.
dies, and his little daughter is like saying "Papa" and stuff.
And
like,
freaking
crying.
Roy Mustang.
And Roy Mustang sheds a tear.
I think that's the only.
That's
time,
when you know he's a man.
That's the only time you see Roy shed a tear in the anime.
Dude, that was sad
for
too.
his best friend.
Oh my
Okay?
gosh, dude.
That's how you tell. They're best friends right there. Another one. Well, it's not sad. We already talked about it, but the way Hohenheim goes, it's not sad. It's like a happy ending.
It's
It's a
like
good ending
sad,
for
but
him.
it's like also like, I felt the exact same way the old lady felt when she saw him. She's like, "You idiot! That's the happiest dead man I've ever seen." You know,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Yeah.
so. But yeah,
Dude, Greed when he dies.
the first time,
Yeah.
or
No, the second one when he sacrifices himself.
Oh, the second Greed
I
one.
Yeah.
forgot about that part.
Dude, that's pretty sad, dude. It's pretty sad.
He's cool.
When
I respect
we
him.
we watched a little bit too.
Even when Envy dies, it's
his-
kind of sad.
Envy.
his protector.
Oh wow,
When the
yeah.
protector dies, the one that protects the prince.
The prince,
Oh,
the old
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He like
Dude, when Fu gets,
Yeah.
he takes that sacrifice so that other guy can stab King Bradley, and he's just like, "I'm grateful." That's what he says. "I'm grateful."
dude, what a
Like,
man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like, oh gosh.
What a
Yeah.
man, dude. Dang.
There's so many
Such a
good.
good show.
Everyone, just stop a minute. Stop, like, subscribe, and then go watch it right now because seriously, you need to
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah, I agree. But that's wait, what's this? If you can change one thing from the ending, what would it be?
Dude, like I said, I like the ending. I'm not saying it's a bad ending.
No.
There's really not much to do anymore with that ending. They kind of leave it on a cliffhanger in a way, like they're gonna go out, research, like learn alchemy. But I mean, in reality, there is no season anymore, So I kind of wish it would have just ended, so it doesn't leave me in a cliffhanger a little bit,
Okay.
That's what I feel
It's
like.
like a happy
Just like an ending where they all stay in the village all together and just
hug and kiss.
yeah, because it's done. Like the story is done. Like Alphonse is back. Like what more? Like why? So it's
Yeah.
like done. But that's just me. That's what I would do if I could.
I don't know if I would change anything. I mean, maybe Hohenheim stick around a little bit longer.
Yeah, that would have been
just
cool.
to at least have him around for like maybe a month or so. Be like, hey, I'm gonna die soon, but share his knowledge with his kids.
That would have been sick. Actually,
Yeah.
that would have
Sure.
changed a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, shared some knowledge is like be like, hey, learn from my mistakes type thing. But I think it was good though. It was
Cool.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it ended pretty well. I do agree with the whole cliffhanger thing, and I also do like that suggestion.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. But overall, I think it ended pretty well. There's a lot of animes that don't end very well, like Soul Eater.
good. Yeah.
But no, this one, it did a really good job kind of wrapping everything up and just leaving you feeling good. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I think it was awesome. So yeah, so that's pretty much the episode. Real quick, I do want to mention from the recommended shows, I finally finished Hajime no Ippo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a boxing anime. It's so good. Oh my gosh. If somebody ever watches that from our group, we have to talk about it because it's so good. Did not expect it to end the way it did, but super good. But anyways, that's our show. That is our show. Any final remarks, statements?
Guys, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, and let's end on this note.
Don't forget to subscribe.
That was not the note I wanted to end on. Please talk. I'll end on a good note.
Okay, well, let me just shout out to the things that... Okay, help us out on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, like our video, comment, Give us suggestions on what we should watch. We haven't had any suggestions recently.
Yeah.
Wolves. Cool. Check us out on iTunes. Remember, leave a review. We will read it on the show. I want to read all the reviews. 1 star to 5 star. Hopefully 5 star.
Did you see how I just answered myself?
Yeah, that was cool. That was a good time.
You have got to be kidding.
Becky.
Please. Anyways, help us out there. Go to Patreon if you want to kick us a couple bucks. That'd be awesome. Or whip us.
Whip us some.
Whip us real good. Whip us real good. Well. Anyways, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want to do. Whatever you do to help us out, even if it's just putting a little like on our videos, it helps us out a ton, and we do appreciate it a ton. So thank you for watching. We love your faces, and we'll see you next week. Perfect. Jorniquils, ¿tú estás bien, papá?
Baby, pass me the hookah. Pass me the hookah and the hookah and the hookah and the hookah. Remember that song? That song is so old, dude.